I learned this today at work. Drink water and mind your business. Drink water and mind your business. So listen, good evening, good evening, good evening to each and every person who is joining us tonight on the broadcast. Um, Keeping it real in the gospel. As y'all saw, once again, this is Keeping It Real in the Gospel. Y'all know y'all be seeing me pop up because I've been a little under the weather, but tonight I could not miss this show because we have an amazing independent artist that you just don't want to miss. Listen, you do not want to miss this artist. He's making moves in the industry and doing some big things. So we could not. I would find a robbery if I did not interview him tonight. Um, hey, let me just send a shout out to while I'm here. I didn't check my sound. Let me check my sound. Make sure y'all can hear me. All right, yeah, my sound is nice. Let me just send a shout out to Natalie, Jordan, Nixon, Natalie, and her family for inviting me on Saturday evening. I went over to her album release concert for her single release. Let me tell you something. It was fire. And the thing about it is I was also happy to be in the number. I was also happy to be there because I was able to meet some of my family from Palm Beach. You know, we saw Lady C, um, Liberty and Favor, Rod and Fran. They were all wonderful artists. They were all. Let me tell you something. They took the house up. We praised God for a little while. We went. We started about 6:30, and baby, we leave at about 10:30. They had church. They had unscripted church. It was unscripted. Lady C says that she basically retired from being an MC when she realized she was a preacher because every time she would every time she would get up, she would preach. So she said, "Listen, every time that I had to be an MC, I realized that that wasn't the thing for me no more because she would always preach." And she right, honey. She preached up a storm. She preached up a storm on Saturday night. So I just want to send a shout out to Natalie, Tim, and the family for inviting me to be a part of that special occasion. Now the album does come out November. I'm sorry, May the 6th. So get ready to download your music. Get ready to stream the music, and we had a good time. So listen, I have a lot of videos, and I have not unpacked everything. I have not totally unpacked, but I just want to play this video for you real quick. This is Dr. Deborah Brown. Dr. Deborah Brown don't know if she want to be choir quartet. She don't know what she want to be. But honey, in music, Dr. Deborah Brown has it all covered. So I'm gonna just play this a little bit for y'all. Dr. Brown, you don't know if you want to be the musician, the director, quartet, choir. You just put it all in a box and just start directing everybody. But I love Dr. Deborah Brown. She had that drive, so I want to send a shout out to her. Again, I have not unpacked Saturday night. Again, I had a wonderful time at Natalie um, release, and I also listen. Let me just tell y'all this real quick, right? So as I was growing up, when I was younger, you know how they say, whatever you get in life, when you're a child, you never depart. So as I was growing up, I ran into some girls when I was younger. They was like, let's go to Longsherman. So on Friday night and Saturday night, we used to run over to Longsherman and juke, 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 juke. Listen, Tuesday night I went over to the Longsherman hall. Went over to the Longsherman hall, and let me tell you, I had a Jesus filled time in there. So I sat there for a minute and I said, I looked around and I was like, there used to be the bar over there. There used to be that over there. There used to be the entrance over there. There used to be that over there. But guess what we're doing over there now, 30 years later? We are having church in the same place where we went and did everything else and parted at. So I want to thank God for that because that shows me that I've been changed. Y'all may not be excited for my change. Y'all may not have hearts for my change. But I know that I used to club Monday through Sunday. Monday through Sunday, I club Monday through Sunday. There was a place, if a door was open, I was in it. I wasn't a drinker, smoker, or did drugs, but I sure was a clubber. So if the club was open on a Monday night, I was there. And I went to work religiously every Monday, every morning. I went to sleep on my break, but I went. So I want to thank God that I changed partners. And now that I go to a concert, I'll go inside of a concert and I'm a trust me, I'm a juke. I'm a and have a good time because God has truly blessed me. I mean, things in life could have went another way, but God has blessed me to be here. So again, I want to send a shout out to everyone. I'm not sure their name, and I didn't upload the videos of the groups. It was the C Lord C's, the Cross Family. They showed out. They showed out. We had a really good time at the Longshoreman, which is they do that once a year in April. So again, I will keep y'all informed on the next time that they are doing something. So again, give a shout out to Deborah Brown, give a shout out to Natalie on your single release. Again, run over to all digital outlets to get the music November the 6th so that you guys can stay informed. Huh? So without further ado, I'm going to bring up. I'm not gonna say he's my brother because I don't really know him yet. But after this conversation, he's gonna be my brother. Cause that's what it's all about. It's all about meeting, greeting, mixing, minging, chatting, and chewing. I ain't got no food. I already ate my food. But we're gonna have a good time tonight. And without further ado, we're gonna bring out the independent gospel artist Leroy Thomas. Hey,
What's going on?
your sound is good. My God, today. Come
I
on, you got
appreciate
that good
that.
style. Come on, yo, I'm gonna make me have to put you on mute and get my other.
Come
Your sound is
on.
making me jealous. I'm like, let me run because when we tested this, let me tell y'all what I always test my sound, but I tested my his sound on my TV. So I
Yeah,
put my headphone in, and now his sound is nice. I'm about ready to just let you sing a song, and I'm going out here and
come
find my other
on.
headphones. Go get the Beats by Dre because you
There you go.
sounding nice. So listen, tell the people. I want to send a shout out to Ben. Ben made all this possible. Ben is doing his good works over in the gospel industry. I've
Yeah,
been knowing
man.
Ben
Shout
for
out Big
a
Ben.
great time. Big Ben. And one thing I'm gonna say about this, and Ben, I love you. One thing I'm gonna say about this, we all do the same thing.
Yeah,
We all do the same exact thing, but there's no competition.
that's
We
love.
all, and literally when you're able to work together, because Ben does radio, I do
Yeah,
radio, I have an
yeah.
internet radio station. We all promoters. We all have an internet. We all have an award show, but there's
Hmm.
no competition. If I see something big, like I'm gonna call him like Ben, you know what? I seen you did this. That's what I'm gonna do. You don't mind if I do that because I just think that's a respectable thing. And I'll be 50 in 148 days.
Okay.
I could be
All right.
proud to be a mama. So,
Yeah.
but I still play to give him a call to say, hey Ben, I really like how you did that. I'm going to mimic that because I feel as though it's respectful. So Ben, I
Yeah.
just want to say shout out and kudos to you.
Okay.
Um, again, it's not every day that you can be with a colleague that is doing the same exact thing, and it doesn't become where we're just like competition.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
So love to you, but it's not about you tonight, Ben. It's about Leroy Thomas. But I just want to give you 5 minutes. So your 5 minutes is over. So welcome to
Kudos
the
be God.
platform, Mr. Thomas. I appreciate you for coming in and hanging out with me tonight. Um, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us where you're from. Where you hail from tonight?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. It's just good to be on this platform with you, down in your area, in the Florida area. Shout out to Florida. I love Florida. Hopefully, I get down there pretty soon. But I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm hailing from Houston, Texas, H Town, and man, we just love the Lord down this way. We at the bottom of the Bible Belt, so we love to praise God down this way. So
It
yeah,
ain't
man, that's
raining. Y'all
huh.
ain't flooding. Y'all not flooding.
I see. I feel like you're being.
Yes. No, I'm just no. Well, I am petty. I am being petty. No, but listen. This is my art of concern because I really didn't know you was
Mm,
from Houston, Texas. And I'm
yeah,
like, wait a minute. I'm watching all these TikToks and the truck drivers are, this one truck driver. He went into the water and he can't.
yeah,
He was black. This ain't
yeah,
black platform. It's like he was black. He crawled on the top of the truck, and I was like, what? They like,
yeah.
what? Swim, swim. That black man was like, listen, not all black people can swim. He on the top of the because I
So yeah,
crawled
no,
on there.
that was actually today. That was down this way. That was actually north of Houston, up in Huntsville, and something happened up that way. I mean, we got some weather down here today, but something happened and where like the road washed out or something down there, and I guess the river crested and came over the road, and we had 18 wheelers floating down the highway. So yeah, it was up this way, but it was a little further north than where I am.
So
I'm in South Side Houston.
that was a real river.
Oh
That's
yeah.
because I
Well,
was
see,
like,
that's
wait a minute. Why
yeah,
would that
that's
be
up.
wild? Like, how that happened?
Yeah, that's up north. I want to say that's up north, Huntsville in the Conroe Huntsville area. So it might be up there close to the lake. So yeah, but it was. I saw that video. I saw the actual video today, and yeah, it was crazy to see for sure.
It was like swim.
Yeah, I saw him
Mr.
crawling on top
Boyan
of the
said,
cab of the truck. Yeah, it was
and
crazy.
you know why he crawled on top of the cow? Because that man said, I cannot swim.
Yeah, he said,
I
"I'm
know
gonna
them
live."
black people. I'm gonna live. Because guess what? You can drown with this bottle of water. You see this teaspoon of water? I don't drunk water. Wait a minute, I'm drowning. Oh no.
We
I
gotta get you
live
some
1 mile
floating,
from the
King.
beach. I live 1 mile from the beach. You ask me how many times I done been there. I'm born and raised. I'm not talking about I moved to Florida. I'm a
Mm,
Floridian. I'm
okay.
born and raised here in the great city of Delray Beach.
Okay.
Walk to the beach.
Yeah.
Ask me how many times I've been to the beach. Only time I've went to the beach was when family came in town and said we want to go to the beach.
To the beach. That's right.
Or when now, when I got older and I started walking the beach because it was good for walking.
Hmm.
But as far as me packing a picnic in a blanket, talking about we finna go out here and lay upon the sand and go into
Yeah.
the no, I know that there's jaws out there.
Thanks. He out there
I'm not
too.
playing with jaws, alligators, and crocodiles because they cross the street right here like
That
it's
part.
nothing. I
Yeah,
don't
they
play.
walk.
I
They
don't
walk
play with.
down this way too.
Yeah, I seen a coyote walk down the middle of the street like it was nothing. I was like, okay, well, homeboy, you got it. I'm gonna just sit here wait. You finish.
Yeah, yo, you got it.
That's yours because I don't need you to turn around and just make.
Right.
So, but my thoughts and prayers is with Houston, and the
Yeah.
surrounding areas and the floods. And when you say Houston, I'm like, wait a minute, y'all ain't flooded out. And I know there's so many things going on, even with the tornadoes. So my thoughts and prayers with
Yeah.
everybody that is dealing with that right now, north of us. Again, today when I was watching all the flood videos, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So
Houston is big. So it could be raining on one side of the street and dry on the other side of the street. So it's just, that's just kind of how I go down this way.
well,
So
here it is in Florida. We ain't that big, and guess what? It can be
yeah.
raining at my house and the neighbor house. It ain't raining. It can be raining. It can be raining like right now, and the next thing you know, it ain't raining no more. Like
It'll dry
it
up.
just out of nowhere, the sun be out shining, and that's why
Yep.
they say Florida got bipolar weather.
Yeah.
So I
Us too.
get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
It is that way. But listen, we're not here to talk about Houston because we the news.
Right.
We are not Houston news, and we're not WSVN. I wish I was because they make a lot of money. But we here to talk about. the single that you're now promoting on radio, you're
Yeah.
promoting on Facebook. Listen, give us a little insight of how you came up with that, the song. Just let us know.
Well, look, so I got a lot of people to thank. So first and foremost, shout out to my label, Nams Music Planet. I signed with the label February 2022. And so, this is right here, right now is the first single that I've dropped underneath the label. So, yeah, my buddy, one of my buddies down this way, his name is Leon Witherspoon. He penned that song. He wrote right here, right now. And when we sat down and started taking submissions, the NMP team, we started taking submissions, and my boy called me and said, "Hey, look, bro, I got the perfect song for you, man." And so when we sat down and we listened to it, the lyrics, the concept, I mean, it was spot on to what we were looking for. And so, man, we got together. We teamed up with Aaron Lewis out of Nashville, and Aaron touched this track with his production artistry, and here we are, almost a year later, right here, right now, still gaining momentum. And so, we're just grateful to God for where the Lord has us right now. Obviously, the song is doing pretty good, and so, it's just a great opportunity right now, man. But right here, right now is an anthem. It's a praise anthem. It's a worship anthem, and we're just trying to push that thing all across the globe, and just to really encourage the body of Christ. Hey, look, you ain't got to reserve your worship. If God has been good, and if you're thankful for what He's done, you can stop what you're doing and just bless Him right here, right now. You ain't got to wait. You don't need an audience. You can have a praise party all by yourself. And so that's really the message. We ain't gotta wait. You don't have to hesitate, like the song says. Just bless Him right here, right now. So that's where we at with it.
Now, listen. I don't play music on my platform because I need my platform. You know, when y'all are registered properly, and when you said you registered with a label, them people make sure
Yeah.
they be. I'm not playing with Beyonce's internet.
Listen, no, it's
I
love.
love
I
like
promise you.
I can give you a couple seconds of it, but people got
You
to
know,
realize that.
been there.
I won't wait for tomorrow to give you what is yours today.
Let me just say this, and I'm good. And everybody on the line, please forgive me because
Say it.
anytime I hear a song, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not cut my computer on in 2 weeks until
Yeah.
today at 7:30. So this is the first time I'm hearing this song, and I keep it real. That's what it's about.
Hmm.
And one thing I can tell you about a song that I will gravitate to is a single that your intro starts immediately.
Yeah.
That song clicked in, and before 3 seconds, you already,
I'm in there, deep, way up there.
and that's way up there. I can't go up there. I can't go up there, but I'm telling you, within the first 3 seconds of the song, I'm already wanting to hear more. All right, so he clicked off. I'm gonna give y'all a
Matter
little
the
bit more until
time
you.
or place. Instead of using my words to complain, yeah, I will use them to proclaim your name. Strength and safety is in your name. You deserve my worship, and I'm giving right now.
Listen,
I won't wait.
I am when it comes to music, I'm a person that critiques music. That's why sometimes when I do interviews, I don't like to play the music. This is a banger.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you got yourself. This is a banger from the beginning to, like I said, I'm probably about 1 minute into the song. The
Yeah.
cover that you have. See, this don't went from being a conversation to um, consulting, but
Yeah.
your cover, it's all right. God bless. God bless.
Hey,
God bless.
listen, I encourage all of that positive feedback and constructive criticism. I want it all.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. This cover here is anointed. That is right here, right now. That cover.
To God
Um,
be the glory.
let me just tell you about a cover. So back in the day, before we did anything, as far as remember back in the day, you used to mail your music to the radio stations, and a lot of
Yeah,
times they wouldn't hear your music, but they'll see your cover. If your
yeah,
cover does not sell, if your cover doesn't look like that, they're
yeah.
gonna think the rest of the music is like, oh, that cover is horrible. Rest of the music gonna be trash,
Look
and they
like the
won't
sound.
give
I
you
mean,
the
sound like it look.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Right. So with that being said is your cover alone is a sale. Like, okay, the cover is clean, the
yeah.
cover is you, the cover is just it sold me when I saw the cover. And
Awesome.
again, even with now the mixing and mastering on the song, I want to send a shout out to Anthony Towton. He is a producer out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Much love to you. He says, yes, I love the production. It is clean and it
Yeah.
sounds professional. So that's what people have to realize what we're looking for in the industry of music. I didn't come on tonight to be no teacher. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Listen, I want to hear it.
I didn't, I
Teach the
didn't
people.
come on tonight to do this.
Teach us.
I don't even. I say this. I dragged myself out because like I said, I haven't been my best. But I
Yeah,
just feel like this is an example of what people should know when
yeah.
it comes down to the industry of music. We can't just give the people half of anything
Yep.
because we want to stand in front of the people and give God our all, but we want to give the people half of anything.
Yeah.
So what happened is, shout out to John Mouchette. John Mouchette having a program on this Saturday. So if y'all not available May 4th, is that the 4th? 4th, yeah, May 4th. Y'all come on out. Come to church on Cinco de Mayo. What is that, the 5th of Cinco de Mayo?
Big.
Come to
Yeah.
church on Cinco de Mayo at May 4th. Don't go to the bar, go to Cinco and go to church. Find a
Yeah.
church.
That's
Find
right.
a church. No Cinco de Mayo this year on a Sunday. Praise God. But um again, your branding is just so well, and that sells it. Again, I
Yeah.
didn't hear the music, but I downloaded the cover. I was like, "Oh, this cover is fire."
Yeah.
So now I want to hear it because now it looks like you're invested in what you're doing.
No
People don't
doubt.
realize the investment alone of investing in yourself can
Hmm.
sell more than anything in the world. So I'm just gonna tell you that I love. Listen, y'all see this? Y'all look at this cover. Y'all look at this cover. That's how you have a clean cover to all the people that are watching out in the industry. That's what a clean cover look like. When they say send your clean cover, your
Yeah.
bio, your MP3 file, his MP3 file was sent to me professionally done by Big Ben.
Yeah.
Everything was in order. I pushed the button. Literally, I was sitting here. I pushed the button. Everything popped up. That's what it's all about. Great radio servicing. So I know that you're going to go far. And I know you said you had a year already in the business, but this song is a song that has to be sold to the masses
Yeah.
because
No
a
doubt.
couple of minutes in. Now I got to break this up on Beyonce internet because I ain't gonna let her tag me and you page out.
Listen,
No,
we
Beyonce.
want to we want to preserve the platform.
Yeah, so we want to preserve because I don't want to they pop. Well, we're gonna strike you. Now I don't want to go to Facebook jail. I ain't never been in there another jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, praise God. But I do want to just congratulate you on this single. And everybody probably saying you didn't say that when I came on. Well, I didn't feel like this when you came on. I'm not saying your music wasn't good. I ain't saying your cover wasn't good. I'm
Hey,
just saying
make it plain.
I'm just saying that I just want to congratulate you on a
Thank you
clean
so
package.
much.
I want to congratulate you on what you're doing now. I know that you say that you're getting ready to go tour. Now, where you going? What airport you
Yeah.
going?
So
Maybe.
listen, this actually this weekend will be the second show of the tour. We are in Morrow, Georgia, Saturday, with Canton Jones as the host of the show. But we are a part of the Wave It tour, Wave It 3 tour featuring Molly Music. And so Molly is headlining on a tour, and so we just opened it up last weekend over in Fort Worth, Texas, and we had a good time down there. Shout out to all of the artists who are a part of that. Musgrove Music and his whole entire artist roster is a part of that as well, as well as the Nels Music Planning roster. Myself, my sis Tina Nelms, and actually we're getting ready to release a single on May 10th entitled "Turn It Around," featuring Molly Music and myself, along with my sis Tina Nelms, who was also my label mate. So yeah, man, we excited about it. We in Morrow Saturday at the end of the month. We're gonna be up near Chicago and Lansing, Illinois. So it's a lot happening. Thank God for that. So it's a lot going on. Like I said, we just excited to be in this position. So many opportunities. Thankful for all of these opportunities and the doors that the Lord is continuing to open for all of us. And so yeah, man, we busy, we working, we trying to push this music out to the masses and lift up the kingdom and do kingdom business in the process, man. So we just excited about it all.
Well, listen, I love the single. I'm listen, I know you're gonna do good.
Yeah.
Two of the Anthony Talton again, I just want to send a shout out to Anthony Talton. Um, Anthony Talton is one of the most seasoned producers and singers here in Florida, South Florida. And for him to say definitely professional, because Anthony come on here and just he I thought I keep it real, but he keep it 100. He'd be like, he even called me in the middle of the show and say that's not a good mix. So I want
Wow.
to send a shout out to him, and it's the truth.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're. I think that's the reason why a lot of artists are not making it in the industry because they only want to, like you said. You said something that struck me. You said, "I want the good and the bad."
Yeah.
Because if we walk around giving you good and it's actually bad, we making you look like a fool. Then when
Absolutely.
you go in front of someone else and they say this is horrible, you're gonna say, all these people told me how good this
And
was
it was good. That's right. That's right.
because they just wanted to stroke my ego or not to hurt my feelings. And I get here to where I want to be, and they tell me I'm not good enough. Instead of
Yep.
saying, hey, you know what, you may want to go and fix this, and that. Artists send me their music all the time. And
Hmm.
depending on who it is, I'll tell them, I say, listen, go back and get this song coded because you don't have it embedded, you don't have your cover encoded. When I play it on my system, it automatically just doesn't give me what I need, and I'm
Yeah.
not putting it on my station until you get it fixed. Here, and I know a couple people that do it. I'll push them to them because
Hmm.
what happens is when you send it to a major label, a major radio station, they're gonna just say, "Oh, this ain't embedded," and kick it out.
I'll kick it back. That's right. That's right.
They're going to kick it back. They're not even going to call you and tell you anything. They're
Hmm.
going to basically just not play your music.
Yeah. You just
So
didn't make the
you
cut.
have to, you're going to have to start somewhere. So
Yeah.
that's why I feel like, as an internet station, radio station owner, and a consultant, it's my place to say, hey, you know what? This is not done properly. Go
Yeah.
back to your producers. And I'm going to tell you one thing 9 out of 10 producers don't know how to embed
Believe it.
because 9 out of 10 producers, and I love you. Well, yeah, I'll be fighting with y'all producers. 9 out of 10 music, they know how to mix, master, engineer, but they don't know how to embed your IRSC code. They
Yeah.
don't know how to embed your cover. They don't know how
Hmm.
to embed the music so that when it goes out to radio, we're able to see it. Or when it goes out to your car, you're able to see the music.
Right.
So that's why when I get it, I say, listen, I'm gonna kick this back to you. I need you to fix it. Here's a couple people that can fix it, and then send it back to me and let
Yeah.
me check it again. Then I put it on my station. Like my station shows the cover. So if you don't have your cover embedded
Yeah.
or your song embedded, a random cover, whatever the word comes up, is going to
Hmm.
play during your song on my station.
That's
So
right.
that's why I urge everyone to do business as business. We
Yeah.
can't have do business.
That's right. And
This
I
is
and you know
this.
what, Kenya, you are saying so many things that our team has been saying internally. I was just telling another show host yesterday that this year, going into this year, Nails Music Planet team, we sat down and had a end of the year closeout, and this was one of the things that we highlighted as a priority coming into this new year. was to make certain that our branding and the product that we are producing and promoting, that it is above standard. We want to go the extra mile to make certain that our content, our material looks the part, that it sounds great, and it's meeting the necessary criteria that these radio professionals that you all are looking for, and that you want to have on your station. And so I think that, shout out to the team again for just making it a priority and seeing that it's very necessary to operate in the spirit of excellence. And that's really, that's really what we strive to do. We want to operate with the spirit of excellence, but most importantly, we want to make certain that we're giving God our best. We don't want to come before him, half cocked and just half stepping and doing anything any old kind of way and throwing stuff together. No, we want to make certain that God is pleased with our efforts as well. I mean, that's the ultimate goal anyway. That's why we're doing it anyway. So it ain't for no personal gain, but it's all about him. So yeah, I mean, it's important to us that we make certain that not only are we making great music, but our content and our artwork looks the part, and it looks the way it's supposed to look, and it's inviting. When we out here promoting this music.
Listen, I've seen some covers that, and people don't understand the importance of that. Let me tell you, right? I could be sitting. I am again. I'm gonna be 50 soon. I'm so excited about this 50. And do you know that I could be sitting here watching a commercial? McDonald's
Hmm.
come up with this new box. Now, McDonald's have had the same two all
Logo.
beef patties, special
Oh yeah,
sauce, lettuce, cheese.
the
It
jingle
is
ain't
done
changed
on a
on the Sesame
sesame
Seed bun.
bun since I was a little girl
Yeah,
going to McDonald's.
yeah,
But what McDonald's did was they changed the box and they tilted it a little bit more
yep.
and rebranded the box. So
Hmm.
guess what everybody's over here doing now? I
They own
want
it.
it.
That's right. They own it all over again, like it's brand new. Yeah, yeah.
A restaurant could come on there right now and tell you we got this item. They don't come on
Hmm.
and slap it on the plate. They come on and they, oh my God, that looks so good. I need to go over there and buy
Yeah,
the visuals. The
the visual.
visuals are
That's right.
so important.
It's
If it
important.
look good, if it look good,
Same sandwich in the box, just a new box.
the
Yeah.
Whopper has been the same.
Hmm. For
All
all
they
these
did
years.
was the
That's
all they
right.
did was add the new Whopper,
That's right.
and
What
it's
they
still
call
I'm
it?
gonna still get it. The new Whopper,
What they call it? Flame broad.
yeah, flame boy. Have it your way. I'm gonna still go there and say, may I have a Whopper with cheese cut in half, no onions, no pickles. It's gonna be the same Whopper that I had when I was younger. But guess
I'm
what's
telling
gonna
you,
happen?
I ain't one.
Because of the way they presented it.
That's right.
Right now,
Different packaging.
listen, listen, they can go right now. One of these restaurants can go and say, we got vanilla ice cream. I bet that ice cream look good. That
Yeah.
looks good ice cream. Where my keys at? Now I'm home in the bed with my pajamas on.
Going to get that
I'm
ice cream.
gonna go on a moo and go out and get.
That bluebell. That new bluebell.
And here it is. Because of the packaging,
Yep.
because of the presentation,
Yeah.
because
That's
of the
right.
promotion is done correctly,
That's it.
guess what? We'll go out and buy it. Again, I'm gonna go back to this. Listen, I need y'all to take note. I know y'all probably say this cover art. That man went to the store and got him a hat. He in Houston. You see that?
I had to go get it. Well, I'm bald headed, so I like to wear hats anyway. So
Yeah, listen, let me tell that. The photographer said, listen, just look up at the sun. He ain't do this, he ain't do this, he ain't do that. They said, look up at the sun. He looked up, snapped that picture. Oh, that's it right there.
that's
That's all
it.
it took. That's all it
Mhm.
took. He wasn't praying. If I see one more cover, listen, if I see more cover doing that, I'm gonna leave here.
No, don't leave. Don't leave. We'll stay a while.
You see that? That is simplicity at its best. All
Yep.
it is right here, right now. We were
Less
and
is
guess
more.
what? It's a clean cover. Gerard Holmes have checked in with us. Gerard, I don't know why you just getting in. Gerard, you should have been here because you've been home. I'm just joking, Gerard. You know I love you. Gerard Holmes is my brother out of
What up,
town.
Gerard? What up,
But,
bro?
but I'm just telling y'all that when you get ready to put your music out, consult with someone who can
Yeah,
give you some inspiration. Consult with someone that'll break your heart.
that's right.
Consult with someone that'll break your
Yeah,
heart. See, the problem is we're going to people that basically say, "Ooh, that's nice." See, our aunties, cousins, and aunties, and
yeah,
all our family, they're going to tell you what you want to hear. Call
yeah.
me.
Now you gotta you can't have a whole lot of yes men in your camp. You gotta have some accountability partner, somebody that's gonna keep it
Ooh, that's
real
my
with
boy.
you. Yeah, somebody that's gonna keep it real with you and tell you the truth and tell you what you need to hear. Because at the end of the day, it's only gonna make you better. It's only gonna make you want to be better and fuel your desire to be better. So, I mean, you ought to want to welcome those people in your camp and have those people around you and close to you who can just keep it a buck with you and keep it 100 with you. I
Listen, I
mean,
want to welcome Jay back to the live broadcast. Let me tell you, Gerard does graphics, and Gerard will send me an inbox, and he'll say, "How you like this?" And I say,
yeah,
"Who did?" He said, "I did." I said, "Go back to sleep and wake up." And he'll say, "Okay, Gerard, don't get mad at me. Gerard, don't stop calling me. Gerard, don't
yeah,
say, Gerard, go back to sleep, wake up, and do it again." Because guess what? He know I'm not going to leave him in the wrong space. You
that's
have to
right.
have people that's going to tell you your music so
That's right.
because everything that you put out is not going to be where it need to be. I've seen artists professionally sing great, and I've
Hmm.
seen artists get up there and just flop.
And bomb. Yeah,
I've seen it happen. Like,
yeah. We all have
man,
bad days.
we all have bad days, but
Yeah,
that doesn't mean you have to stay there.
that's right.
So, guys, listen. If I have not said, and this should have been an interview, but this turned into like a little class. I'm so sorry. I took
No,
your
you
interview and made it
no,
into
you good. You good. This is the master class we need. This is what we've been waiting on.
yep. And I
We've been waiting
truly
on this.
people have to realize the importance of visuals and the importance of what's going
Yeah,
to get you through the door. Now, listen, his cover's going to get him through the door. His cover's going to get him through the door. But what's going to get him on air is the fact that when you start that song,
yeah.
you don't. I had a young lady, and I hope she don't get mad at me. She probably know. I'm not going to say her name. I had a young lady sing me a song. Oh God, I hope she don't go on this live. Lord Jesus, don't let her go on this live. But she don't know. Well, it is what it is. She sent me her song. And the
Yeah.
intro was 21 minutes.
Huh? It was
I
what?
said 20, I'm sorry, 21 seconds. 20,
Oh.
21 seconds.
I'm like, I know they ain't playing that on radio. 21 minutes.
20, it was 21 seconds for an intro.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to say anything because I'm known for being harsh.
Mm.
Everybody know
Okay.
me, and a lot of people don't like me because I just say what I got to say, and it's like, hey, this is the industry, and I'm gonna say it to you because I love you.
Yeah, no
Some
doubt.
people say it to you, they don't care nothing about you. They just.
Hmm.
So I called her up and I said, hey, listen, this song, 21-second intro, we can't, yeah. And you playing a radio service. So let me just tell you something. Big Ben is doing it from the passion and the love and the drive of what he's doing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of radio services that play games with you too. Don't ever think
Thank
that these radio services ain't playing games with you. Because I receive music without anything encoded, anything embedded. The song is 5 minutes. Ain't nobody paying no 5 minute song and mess up their clock. All
nobody.
you're doing is you're giving these people free hopes and dreams because now we can't do that because it will mess up shows.
Yeah.
So your radio promoting now, if they bought the money, they're gonna tell you anything. And then some people are
Right.
gonna pick it up because of relationship.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
like what like with Ben. Ben will be like, hey, I'm sending you this song. That's my brother. So guess what? I'm gonna take the risk of paying this 5 minute song
Yeah.
because that's my brother.
It's
So when you
related.
have 10 brothers out there, they'll play the song. But what happens is they're only gonna play it like once a day because they're not gonna have you mess up their clock.
Right.
So
Right.
you're not gonna get the 37 spins that you need to go nowhere to hit these charts. And
Right. They gonna spend it that one time and they fulfill their obligation. And that's it.
exactly, and that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna fulfill the obligation. They're gonna report
That's it.
back to your radio service, and your radio service is going to say it's being played on this station because that's the obligation.
That's the obligation. That's what they were hired to do.
Correct. So now they're gonna go back to their person and say, hey, guess what? You're playing on blah 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 because that's the obligation. So now you got 10 friends playing this song once a day. You're not even trending nowhere because you're being played one time because you got a 5-minute song. Now back to the 21-second intro. All drums. So I already know what the producer does when I hear the intro.
He a drummer.
And he had to get his solo out at the beginning and the end.
Yeah, it ain't rocket
He
science.
at the beginning and the end. So
Right.
the song was like all drums, 21 seconds. I'm like, and she says, well, the producer said they're going to talk over. I said, listen, baby, sweetie, darling, don't nobody log it. I'm not logged in, and I'm just saying this, and I know all 8 people probably are 10 people. They're scattered amongst 7 platforms.
Yeah.
I ain't logged on to KRTG radio in probably 3 weeks because I've been sick. So guess what? I ain't logged on to talk over no music.
Mm-hmm.
And no one logs in and talk over music anymore.
Right.
So the days of a guy is, we're not Ricky Smiley. We're not, oh, you're welcome back. You're tuned in to KRTG radio with the best in the internet gospel radio, 24/7, all independent. And your music you just heard was, we ain't doing that because I'm at work. I go to work every day. I go to work in the morning. And I come at 5 o'clock. So I hear and you just the music you just heard was we ain't doing that anymore. Well, you hear a commercial. So the days of us talking over your music is over. That means your producer is not educated on the new way the new radio works. Now here's back to the music. I told the young lady, hey, I love you with like the love of Jesus. And I really do love her. So I hope you're not mad at me when you see this. I said, I'm going to call one of my friends that had that song altered. She's like, why? I said, because ain't nobody going to play that song with a 21-minute intro. Because the attention span of a human is 3 seconds.
Ooh, I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got long.
If you don't believe me, put your child in the car and turn the radio up. They're going to go through every one of those stations to find out what they want to hear. And it's going to be 21. They're going to say, boop, boop, boop. And they're going to hear all the Sexy Red and all the rest of them. And JT. They're going to say, I want to hear that. Maybe so here it is. They automatically want to hear within the first 3 seconds of a song. So if you don't hit them in the first 5 seconds, first 10 seconds, you're going to be skilled. Or the people are going to log off the station. So what's going to happen is when we get that report, I don't know about the rest of y'all, if I get a report from my station, because I got broadcast matrix. You get a report and it tells you what song they logged off on. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, so they're logging off my station because of this song. I got to take this song off.
Take it off because you got to keep them on there. Yeah.
Because
it makes a whole lot of sense.
Y'all ain't making no. Let me just tell you a nugget. This between me and you. This is a secret. Y'all a liability. I got paid for you to be on my station. The reason why we have music is a filler for those commercials that's being played because they're paying me. Music is a filler for the commercials that are being played.
That's right.
In order for us to keep you there so that you can hear, oh, this is AT&T wireless and you can get a new phone.
You got to have a good sound.
Of course, they're going to pay them 15 minutes of music so you can pay them 5 minutes of commercials.
That's right.
I'm just telling you how radio works.
That's what pay the bills. That's it.
Because I got to still get BMI. They're going to still take my money out for BMI, ASCAP, and everybody else. They're going to take them little trinkets out to pay you on your sound exchange. Well, half of them ain't registered properly, so half of them don't get their money right because they don't know the importance of embedding their music. So the ones I need to start just playing their music so I don't have to pay them. So what happens is start throwing them on there. So I gotta pay no money out. Be like, oh, you sent it to me this way? Let me pay it on.
Yeah.
Pay you. But when the music is done correctly, the sound exchange want that money.
That's right.
Every quarter you want your money. So you want the little pennies and dollars.
I want my ducats. That's it. I want it.
So what happens is, again, you're a liability to me because I have to pay you. But what pays me is those commercials. But if you're playing a song that's 5 minutes, you're playing a song that the intro's long, what's going to happen is the consumer's going to click off because what separates my little old station when there's almost 200 of us?
Right. Right.
What makes you go to my station when there's
Mm-hmm.
over 200 of us? And I know that, you know why? Because I go to the Spin Awards. And when
Yeah.
I go to the Spin Awards, there's a bunch of radio announcers there. And I'm gonna be honest with you, 80% of them are internet radio station owners.
Mm-hmm.
So what separates your station from my station?
Yeah.
So we have to be creative and put good
Sure.
music on. We can't
Absolutely.
have long songs. The days of Kirk Franklin singing for 6 minutes is over with. Stop making your song 6 minutes. You're not Kirk.
Listen. Let me
And
let me
not
tell you
Mary
something.
Mary.
Let me tell you something about right here, right now. So, and the world ain't heard this version yet, but right here, right now, originally was 6.5 minutes, and we went back and again, credit to the producer, Aaron. He was like, "Hey, yo, look, we got to cut this joint down 3.5 minutes, four at the most. It's got to be cut down for radio." And that's what we did. He went back in, he cut it up, he mixed it up, and what you have is the radio edit of right here, right now. And
What's the word again? What's the word again?
huh?
Radio what?
The radio edit.
That's the word, y'all. That's the word. Radio edit is actually a word.
Yeah.
Radio, and listen, I tell people this all the time. Get your radio service that understands radio edit. And when they
Yeah.
send the song out, because when they send the song out, they can send radio edit and extended version. That way, if you
Hmm.
want to hear all 6 minutes and 40 seconds of what he's giving out, what's going to happen is you have a choice. So
Yeah.
now, if you're doing an event, because most radio, like myself, I may go and do an event and I may just do, the sound. I want to send a shout out to Emma Shaw, who just done logged in. I don't know if you know Emma Shaw, but you better get to know Emma
Yeah, I
Shaw.
know Amber. Yeah, I know Amber.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Emma Shaw was at the Spin Awards and left all her equipment on the table, her
Yeah.
merchandise. I didn't know who merchandise it was.
Hmm.
I didn't know who it was. I just started selling it. People
Yeah.
walking up. I just, hey, have you heard about this? You can get a shirt. And I said, she came and she, what you doing? I said, I don't know. She said, it's mine. I said, well, tell me what it is and let me do it the right way then.
Yeah.
Shout out to Elmer Shaw. But people fail to realize this. There are some radio announcers that do live events, or they may go to
Hmm.
a gospel event. We can play the 6 minute and 40 second single. So I would prefer to get both.
Yeah.
I don't have a
Okay,
problem
you
with
got
it
it.
when they service it, but I don't
Yeah.
want to send me a 6 minute, 40 second for the this this what most people say. It's anticipated. You've been waiting on this. No, I don't even know they exist. So I'm not waiting on your music. I didn't even know you before today. So stop telling me seriously. Oh, highly anticipated. Who are you?
I can see how you got that label. that harsh.
Oh
Nah, but
yeah,
I
people
love
don't
it.
like me.
I
People don't
love
like
it.
me. They like, I don't have no friends. I'm like,
Nah,
I
love it.
just,
I
I'm like,
love
I
that.
have no friends. Only friend I have is like Drag, because he like the only one that can deal with me. But I don't have no
Man,
friends because it's like I'm like,
I love
so
that.
how is this? How's
We
this
got
highly
enough fake out
anticipated?
here already.
Yeah, like highly anticipated new single.
Yeah.
You've been waiting on this. Who are they? I don't know them. I've never heard of them. So how
Yeah.
am I waiting on it? I ain't waiting on it. I ain't know it was even coming. But yeah, I'll get around to adding it sooner or later. But I don't know them. But you know that the radio, like again, I received something from Amber Shaw, Big Ben, Bonita, because we have relationship. You see
True.
those names come across this screen. You like,
Hmm.
let me add this because I know they're not going to send us anything. I know that when they send us the music, it's going to be structured properly. It's going to be presented properly. That's the
That's right.
importance of getting you a good radio servicer that knows the industry and knows the business and take classes. If you're a radio servicer, if anyone that you're working with in the industry are not going any classes, I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because how
Mm.
are you learning? How can you sow into me if you're not getting information?
Forward into. That's right. That's right.
Here it
You
is.
ain't keeping up with the change.
We go to these events and these conferences, and everybody want to go to Bahama Breeze. What can you go? I go to the classes.
That's right.
They were like, you
That's
want to
right.
go to Red Lobster? No, because I've been eating Red Lobster thinking that's real seafood when I was a little girl, and they tricked me and bamboozled me. That is not real crab legs. That crab in the thing is not being killed. That's not the same
Listen.
crab they put on my table. So y'all bamboozle me. They go and they take that crab, put it in the tank in the back, then bring it back the next day because I've never seen one of them crabs that's in that tank on the plate. They
Now
bet me got some crab legs, and they've been
you gotta
bamboozling me as a child.
you right on the Gulf now. You got to know seafood when you see it now.
And that's all we do as African Americans. We eat seafood. We go to Crab to Crab, and
Eat
it's
it.
all over our plate. Now you walk in Red Lobster, they got these little crabs that's fitting around. I ain't never seen one of them blue crabs on nobody plate at Red Lobster. They
Listen,
say, "Oh, you want a
we put
lobster?
red
You
lobster to
want
bed a
this?"
long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't want to go there. What I want to do is I want to go and I want to get the information. I want to go and I want to learn. I want to
Yeah,
go and I want to be poured into. I want to go and build relationships. I don't have
absolutely.
time to go and spend all this money to go to workshop and conferences and run around and just do everything else besides get the knowledge. Because if I
Like,
didn't have the knowledge, I wouldn't be able to sit here and have a conversation with you because
no
it'll
doubt.
all be strictly, hey, I love your music. Glad you got
Hmm.
it. So the importance of it is that, and I'm glad that you working with Big B and very
Yeah,
knowledgeable young man, sitting classes right next to me. We really can't sit next to each other because
yeah.
nobody really can sit next to me.
I know y'all cut up real bad.
Listen, nobody wants to ever sit next to me in nothing, not even in church.
Yeah, I know y'all cut up real
If you
bad.
if you ever see my pictures, I'm always by myself. Nobody wants to sit next to me. I'm like, why y'all want to sit next to me? I ain't
Yeah.
sitting with you. I'm like, wow, I ain't doing nothing yet.
Not yet, huh?
Not yet, but it may happen. But I am glad that the music that you have is so industry ready. My prayers that you just take off. Musgrove Music is actually here from Miami. Daniel
Yeah,
Musgrove, he's from
yeah,
Miami, Florida. I've worked
yeah.
with Daniel Musgrove.
Hmm.
Again, he's from right here in my area, South Florida. I'm from Palm Beach area, which is I'm about
Okay.
30 minutes. I'm about 45 minutes. Oh, sorry, about 50 minutes from Miami,
From Miami. Okay.
right outside of Fort Lauderdale. So basically, we're neighbors. We're all neighbors. So
Okay.
you're under good covering. Canton is a part of a lot of organizations. So you're under good covering, and I can see that you're being poured into. I can see that you just got good counsel because I'm just this cover. I need y'all people who out here doing covers. And I ain't throwing no shade. Probably am throwing shade. I don't know.
You ain't seen the new one for the new single that's about to drop May 10th though. You ain't seen that one. We're gonna have to get that one to you so you can use that as an exhibit. Big Ben, you
Yeah,
gotta send
well,
that one to her.
listen, it's gonna be Exhibit A. Exhibit A.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
because that
because
that
this
that
this
one look good
cover,
too.
this cover, because let me tell you something. It's you see the investment. You see that you
Yeah,
went to a professional photographer. You see
no
that you
doubt.
invested in your attire. You strategically did everything what you needed to do so that we're able to gravitate towards the single. Again,
Yeah.
I haven't heard the whole single. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and be like, oh yeah, I doubt no. I downloaded it while we was on the phone.
Well,
What
you
you were
gotta
saying?
listen. You gotta listen to the whole thing now, because
I
it,
am
it
now.
get better at the end now.
I'm going to download it and add it to the station tonight since I'm
Right.
sitting here. So I want to, like I said, I want to be the first to just say congratulations on your cover art.
Appreciate
Congratulations
that.
on your music. When I uploaded it, it automatically popped up in my system. It showed me that everything was the right way. So
Yeah,
congratulations. You'll be hearing me play the single, tune in to KRTG radio 24/7 all internet gospel radio station. I only play the independents. I don't play nothing else.
yeah.
A lot
Okay.
of people say you need to play. I'm not playing them because there's only 10 slots out there. And if it's only 10 slots and the majors have 8, what does that leave us? And if they
Out.
pay you, they're not giving you your 37. You need
Right. They leave you
37 to
out.
start. They
Yeah,
leave
they
you
leave
out,
you
but
out.
you'll get played in the middle of the night. So guess what? If I have an opportunity to be able to play your music on my station, all independent, that's what I'm
Yeah.
going to continue to do. Have I been offered to go to a charity? No, I ain't charting. Because if I do that, then guess what? I have to play the rules of the big boys. And I don't like rules.
Yeah.
They tell me every day at work I ain't supposed to have my phone out. And
How did I know that though? I kind of got that. Flesh and blood didn't reveal that to me. That you all like rules.
I don't like rules.
Yeah.
They send an email, you are not allowed to have your phone out. I'm like, man, listen.
Right.
I got a mama, a daddy, a sister, a brother, a daughter. What happened if they call me and they need me and my phone in my desk somewhere? I'm gonna check
Right.
this. I'm gonna check this Facebook.
Too much going on,
Too much going on right here. Too many people flooding and hurricanes and
the
all
roads washing out and all that's going on, all that foolishness going
yeah.
on.
You
I got
know,
to have my phone on me.
I watched the shooting live in it when they did the shooting the other day. The young man was going live on TikTok. And
Yeah.
we all thought it was just he's gonna shoot and then whatever. He videoed the whole thing from the beginning to the end live on TikTok.
Wow.
So I
I
was
think I
right
saw
there
that
with
too.
him.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I was with them. So do you think? See, and John's got to understand that the addiction that we have to our phones, we
It's
do better.
crazy.
We do better
It's,
work when we can use our phone. When y'all tell us not to use our phone and we don't have our phone, we mad at y'all. So we not giving y'all 100%. We already mad because we got to be like. So we giving y'all 30% of work.
yeah.
Enough to stay above the line. So anybody who that logged in that worked with me, I'm just joking. This is a joke. This is all jokes. This is a comedy show. This is a
It's an
comedy.
inside.
This is a joke, y'all. I do not have my phone out at work. I have it in my desk, and I don't
Right.
pull it out until I go on my break
So
and
you
on my
need.
lunch. So I'm just joking. I'm just making the time. So y'all will be trying to snitch on me because y'all got some real snitches at work.
In
So
case HR watching, all right?
yeah, here it is. My phone stays in my desk at work. Don't be trying to be, watching me. But anyway, I told y'all I wasn't gonna hold you long, and it's already been 57 minutes, so I want to apologize for that. Tell the people how they can find you.
So you can follow me. I'm really on all digital platforms. You can find the music on all digital platforms. But just link up with me. Let's tap in on Facebook. You can find me Leroy Thomas. Instagram. You can find me LT_music MUZIQ. And I'm on TikTok too. I like TikTok. I'm kind of feeling my way through TikTok. LT_MUZIQ as well. So tap in with me. Let's connect. Let's link up and let's do some ministry and let's stay connected in Jesus' name for sure.
Well, don't go to my TikTok in Jesus' name because it ain't safe. Man.
I already knew that though. I already knew.
So
I
don't
already
go
knew you was out there.
even though I wear Jesus in the trenches, I still be. I guess he be calling, and I'm a branded ambassador for him. Like Kenya, how is you on here doing that?
Wilding out.
I'm in the trenches.
You're in the trenches. I got it. I got it. I understand.
So, but guess what? So now both of the audience are watching because I'm doing the song over here while wearing Jesus in the trenches. So now you got the audience are watching. See, the people don't understand that. They don't get it. Listen,
I'm with it. I'm with it.
send me a shirt and let me do a TikTok of your shirt. Let's see what happens.
Man, look, I'm gonna send you one too. Drop your address. I'm gonna send you a shirt
Send
so
me a
you can do
shirt
that TikTok and go viral with right here, right now merch.
because I will trust me, but don't go to my TikTok because it need deliverance.
I need to send you a shirt and I need to send you a turning around hat. You know,
Well, trust me, I will wear it because you see tonight I'm rocking the Jesus in the trenches. I am
there
that
it is.
ambassador.
There it is.
So I got you. Listen, I'm gonna let you go. Get ready to get on your flight for tomorrow. I pray that everything. I'm gonna follow you so I can follow everything that you're doing over the weekend with the
I
tour.
appreciate
Listen,
it.
if y'all have not followed Leroy Thomas, please follow him, y'all. Please stay connected. Download the single because he need the downloads and the streams. Go on over to Spotify and leave it running. Just leave it running while you're in the shower. Leave it running. Play the
That is
music and
fair.
download.
Put it
Help
on
out
repeat.
independent artists.
That's
Put it,
right.
yeah.
Put it on repeat.
But you gotta have like at least 6 songs between it because then it won't classify it. So what you do is
Ah,
pick about 10 of your favorite songs, put on your playlist, and then play it.
playlist. There you go. There you
So
go.
what happens
And make
is
sure
it'll
you
be
add it to the
classified.
playlist.
Right. Make sure you add it to your playlist.
Yeah.
Wait, my brother said we all want a shirt and a hat. That's my brother James Stewart. He's in Delray Beach. But
James,
we
I'm gonna
really
send you
gonna
a shirt and a hat now.
you can send it to the same address. We all got the same address. But
Send me the size. I'm gonna send it.
but and hear me well. Guys, if you have a playlist, play the music because they need those streams. So streams
No
really,
doubt.
really help. Now, I know a lot of people say just play it back to back to back to back. But what you do with your playlist is make sure you have at least 10 songs in that playlist because if it goes back to back, it won't qualify. So you want to make sure that you have enough music that's going to fill at least, 30 minutes. So they
Yeah.
still get their spin within those 24, during those 24 hours, but it will be considered a spin. I'm just giving y'all a little nugget. I'm sorry.
Teach
I have
us.
class on.
Teach us.
I'm getting off of here because I have a problem when it comes to this, we'll be had a whole class and we'll be talking about how to promote your DSPs. So I'm getting off. You get off and have a good. Like I said, be safe tomorrow.
Yep.
And I'm pray everything. Listen, I'm gonna tune in. Be sure you go live or post something so that we're able to. He's laughing. So be sure you keep connected. Stay connected.
Oh yeah, we're
Stay
gonna stay
connected.
connected for sure. I
Stay connected.
appreciate you.
All right, much love, and I'll holler at you later.
All right, peace.
All right. Listen, y'all. Y'all, listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in on the live and the replay. If you see the live at the top, the red button, that means that you're alive. You're alive. Is you live? You're live. If you don't see the red, that means that you're on replay. So listen, I need everybody to stop by KRTG Radio 24/7, all independent gospel music. We are revamping this month. This month we're doing some things. We're remodeling. We're under construction. So listen, if you go over to the website, just hit the play button because we're remodeling. We're doing some revamping. Every year in April, I always have like a little party. I didn't do it this year because I don't know. I ain't been okay. I just been feeling. Y'all pray for me. I never asked somebody to pray for me, but I haven't been feeling well. So the whole month of April have kind of been like really, I haven't been doing any work, but I know with the grace of God, I'm going to get up and do what I need to do. So y'all shoot for June. June, we're going to have a little gathering so that we can. He said, I love to support. James want to pay for the shirt, Leroy. He want to support. And that's what my brother does. So we want to send everybody over to listen to the music that we're playing and enjoy what we're doing. Like I said before, this weekend is going to be a blast. Tag me in all your events. Tag me in all your events that you're heading to this weekend. Please tag me in all your events. If you're heading out, I don't care where you are this weekend. I will personally be, Lord's will, and the body's willing. I will personally be in Delray Beach at the EJS project block party. Excuse me, EJS block party. Also then Saturday night I will be with John Mouchette. He's having a choir and they wear robes. Come on and see the children in their robes. Y'all come on out. It's gonna be at Lighthouse. I think it starts at 5 p.m. And then Sunday, God say rest. God say rest. So again, I want to invite everybody to go and support someone. Go out and have a good time and support an artist. Download the music, and let's just keep this industry moving. This is a moving train, but without you, there is no conductor. Huh? So that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. This is one of my favorite videos as well. Young lady I met, 2-minute video, went viral on TikTok. Literally went viral on TikTok. I think I have over 150,000 views on this one video. So again, y'all follow me on all social media outlets, and I'll see y'all on the flip side.
Yeah!